Alright, this is just a video to test the recording capabilities with an external mic. So let's see how it goes. Well, and to show how I do the Treasury Run runs. I've seen a lot of videos out there on how to do it, and a lot of them seem to be very overly complicated and, not to be rude, but spread false information. So here's how I do it. I can repeat this 10 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times at the worst. You want to line up this little peak here to that peak there, and just run. You'll fall down, land on the invisible hitbox from the Leviathan. When you get over here, right above this glowing spot, stop, turn to the left, aim for the left side of that lower peak, and run forward. You'll drop down a tiny little edge there, and eventually you'll just stop. See, I can't go forward anymore. Then what you want to do is you want to run to the left, or just walk to the left. Some people say you'll fall off, but if you fall off there, it means you tried to climb up the Leviathan before and failed, so it's best to just quit to the menu and restart. See, I can't move any more to the front or to the left at all. It stops me. Then you turn to the left, and you aim between this pillar and that glowing square, rectangle, whatever. You'll see this little area up here, kind of looks like a upside down penis or something. You want to aim the vertical part of your reticle a little bit to the left of the left side of that rock, and hold forward and jump. Sometimes it takes a bit to get it. If it does, then just kind of move the reticle around a little bit. And you might want to move to the right as well, just to make sure you're still butted up in that corner. There you go. Whoop. And as soon as you see it do that, where you're kind of running up the wall, stop moving. If you go up too far, then you'll fall through the floor. Once you get to this point, jump, and you'll see you jump full height, and then it stops you. You're climbing up a kind of a little invisible ladder. Once you get to that point, you turn all the way around, 180 degrees, you aim for this little iridium rectangle on the wall. But you don't want to aim too far to the right like I am now, or you'll fall through once you get to the top. You aim right here, in the lining up with the bottom part of that little stripe going through the rock, and just keep jumping. Now the jumping's kind of weird here. If you press it too fast, then it won't register your jump, so you have to really give it a lot of time between when you land and when you jump again. Alright, and once you're able to do full height jumps like that and land all the way back down, that means you're at the top. Do a couple extra just for good measure, and then run forward. And once you see the light like that, mostly obscured by the rock, you stop, turn to the right 90 degrees, and just run forward. You'll fall, but you'll land on this little platform. Then you turn 90 degrees to the left, and just run through this wall. There you go. Now this is how I like to get the treasure chests. I'm not sure if this is the fastest method, the slowest method, or what, but this is how I do it. Start off on the bottom to get this bottom treasure chest. If you want to really save time, you can skip this one and just do the ones on top. But when I first started doing these Treasury Room runs, I was getting in here maybe 1 out of every 20 times. I mean, I have $2.5 million. I started with like 30. But, so I didn't want to skip any treasure chests when I finally got in here. But now that I can get in here 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 times, doesn't really matter. I just, old habits, I guess. But anyway, climb up here. Once you get good at doing these runs, you'll be picking up so much good stuff that if you're anything like me, blues aren't even worth it anymore. I only pick up purples, pinks, which is E-Tech, or orange, which are legendaries. And even then, most of my purples and pinks are better than what these are dropping anyway. And I hate darts. I hate them.
Nice.
Nope, not nice.
That is beautiful.
Okay, looks like that's it for this. One successful run. I could do another one. Actually, yeah, I'll do another one just to show repeatability. And this is with the brand new update that came out on November 13th, just to show that you can still get in Leviathan's Treasury Room. I was kind of worried that they were going to patch it out, so as soon as I found out about this little glitch, this exploit, I did probably 75 runs just to make sure that if they patched it out, I at least would have gotten enough good runs to make it worth it. So I run from that peak to this peak, turn to the left and run towards that lower peak. It looked like a Metroid. Huh. Doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. You just want to make sure you don't go too far to the left, because you'll fall off. Alright, I can't move any more forward. Move to the left, wall stops me. Turn to the left, aim slightly to the left of the penis rock. Whoop, there we go. 180 degrees. Line up with the stripe going down the middle of that rock. Run forward until the light is obscured by that rock. Alright, turn to the right, run forward, drop off. You can jump there if you want to as well, but I've jumped before and it was too early and I didn't hit the rock and had to restart, so now I just run. You know, I must say I'm pretty surprised by how well optimized this game is getting. At first it wasn't, but now they've been doing quite a few performance patches. Sometimes, like in the Caustic Caverns or Thousand Cuts, places like that, my performance will drop to 40s frames per second. But with Fraps, apparently it doesn't take much away from it. I've been pegged at 60 this whole time. Oh, well, you don't need to see this whole Treasury Run, I guess, but here's some of the stuff I found. Purging Infinity, the Chikaman Skullmasher, Conference Call, BE, Fastball, Legendary Siren Class Mod, another Conference Call, Baby Maker, Nukem, Pitchfork, Maggie, Leodus, Laga, Hellfire, and then all these. But you can do that too, if you get the runs down. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, thumbs up it. If you didn't, then thumbs down, whatever. I don't care.